Hello everyone, how's it going? I hope you guys are having a great day. And today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and the graphics or the colors of the game today. First of all, I want to say thank you to Drifter for putting out like 100 minutes worth of raw footage gameplay from the alpha footage that all the YouTubers and stuff got thrown out in there, and that I'm able to use this so I can have it in the background while I talk about it. Um, all right. Well, the topic of the day is graphics, and we are coming fresh off of Modern Warfare, where they went for a much more bland, realistic, um, modern feeling game. Where even with the graphics, it was rather bland, boring, uninteresting, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that, but there does raise a few issues. I typically don't care whether your game has very vibrant colors, rather bland colors. You know what I mean? But I do have an issue when it does affect the gameplay and other environmental aspects. For instance, with Modern Warfare, especially in Warzone, um, the colors blend a lot based because of the uniforms and the colors on the map and the buildings, all having a much more like kind of like real life color palette. Does make it very hard to see, very hard to know like where you're getting shot from and like who you're shooting, all that good stuff, and it turns into a big giant mess that just about no one wants to deal with. Um, One thing I have noticed with this game is that it does look like they have majorly improved on colors and stuff, and that's kind of always been a Treyarch thing. Infinity Ward has always kind of gone for the more like basic, kind of like more realistic look in their games, but Treyarch has always kind of took the colors and just turned that shit up to like 1,000. And like, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not the biggest guy on like graphics, and colors, and whatnot. So for me, it doesn't really matter which direction they take it. What matters to me is whether or not you can see what you're shooting at, especially in an FPS that tends to become very competitive. A lot of people take seriously, and a lot of people play. I think it's very important that your colors um, help you see what you're. I think you can achieve the ability to see the colors you're working with. I feel like you can achieve. I'm sorry. You can achieve, good visibility while running either sort of color scheme. A couple things I will say based on this alpha footage. Maybe I just like it's because of like YouTube quality and whatnot. Um, it does seem like it might still be some visibility issues sometimes. Not so much with this map. This map, satellite is very vibrant, like sand. I don't know. It's very kind of like almost pretty map in a way. It's very easy to differentiate your foes from the map. There was some other stuff like Moscow. It seemed to blend in a little more. It was a little harder to see people. Um, Miami, it definitely got a little hard just because it was a little darker. But like it was the most vibrant map in the game that we've been given so far. That was super cool and stuff like that. It's just a little concerning because there still were some times where it looked like it was a little hard for you to really tell where someone is, and that can cause you to make a decision you don't want to make and die and whatnot and stuff like that. Um, Another thing that I will say is that I'm just gonna say that it does look like it's been improved on. That it might not be a problem. I don't know how much they're gonna integrate all the new stuff that into this game into Warzone, but I hope that you know we're gonna get a little bit of a map overhaul, because that would be really nice. That would save a lot of problems with Warzone. simply just I cannot see people sometimes, man. Next part is we're going to talk about the graphics. Now that we're done with the colors, I'm noticing that the graphics are kind of rather a step down from what we had this past year with Modern Warfare. Um, I mean, people can argue all you want, but this game is not as graphically impressive as Modern Warfare. It's just not, like, fundamentally. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just weird, it kind of feels like in a lot of ways that they kind of just like pulled back, or maybe it's because of their like time restrictions that maybe they just didn't do like as much. They couldn't go as hard as they wanted to. Not necessarily a bad thing. I think there are pros and cons to, looking better graphically, and whatnot. And it'll be interesting to see, um, you know, how all this pans out into like whether or not it's like it makes you to play or whatnot in terms of visibility. But anyways, that's all I got for you today. I hope you did enjoy. Look forward to talking about the next subject, and if you want to suggest something, in the comments, and I'd love to talk about it in a video, or if you just want to comment on what I've said in this video, then feel free to comment about that too. I'm out of here for now. Peace.